up there and I can see it.
Put it up there so you can see it?
Yeah. And I need stand on the stove and I can see it.
All our storage stuff. It's way up there.
Yeah.
Is there something up there that you wanted, or you want me to put the camera up there?
Camera up there and I can see it.
Oh, we're going to watch you guys play.
Okay. Hi.
While I talk.
Hi.
Kids are playing Legos. I was just thinking, today is our first day back from our little vacation that we took. We went up to my twin brother's house, and we stayed in his basement. And then while we were there, we also got to meet up with other family. My mom and my sister and my other sister. And my little brother showed up. That was cool. He wasn't able to stick around very long because he's busy. But it was good to see the whole family. And even one night we all stayed at Grandma's house, and all the grandkids were under the same roof. It was pretty cool. But we had this experience that I wanted to share, that I wanted to talk about. After going to a play, which was Peter and the Starcatcher, and it was an awesome play. It was really funny. I was riding home with my brother in the van, and he loves to listen to talk radio, to NPR. And I'm not a big fan. Like, occasionally they have something good on, but I don't care too much. And the program that he listened to was fairly frustrating to me, because it was talking about...
And I can give them, I need use for it.
Gotta use his engine. Anyway, on the show, they were talking about Trump and all the new policies, the financial policies that he's coming out with, and are they going to be good or are they going to be bad, and blah blah blah. But it became a discussion about Republicans versus Democrats in this battle. And
Square.
you broke your Legos?
Yep.
Square?
Yeah.
And so it was very, very frustrating, because today neither the Republicans or the Democrats really care about freedom. Both of them want bigger government. They just have their own little mantras. There are good things about Democrats. There are good things about Republicans, but there are also really bad things about both sides. And so this whole fight between Democrats and Republicans, it kind of gets old really quickly for me, because it's just a distraction to what's really going on. They talked about healthcare and Obamacare, and how great it was, and how some people said it was really bad, and blah blah blah. And I thought, the Republicans, they really hated Obamacare, and so they're going to go and reform it. They're not going to repeal it. They're going to put their own name on it, so they can have the power. So they can say, look, it was us. We saved it. We fixed it. Did you fix anything? Anyway, the whole thing was kind of frustrating, because it's just a power war and a distraction, kind of an opiate, an opiate for the masses. We all get all caught up, and I thought it was interesting because we get so caught up in the presidential debates and what's going on at the presidential level, but really where freedom comes from isn't the presidential level. It's not big government. It's not government at all.
Dad?
Yes.
Why do we keep freaking questions today?
You had a big question?
Yeah. It was something that you said. Can't think of it.
So if I keep talking, maybe you'll remember.
Yeah, it was a name about something. Oh, that show. Like that thing where you all get caught up. What's that?
Where you all get caught up.
Yeah.
NPR?
NPR?
The show we were listening to on the radio? No? Okay. Freedom, first and foremost, happens in the home. It happens in your mind. Are you constantly blaming others for your troubles? Or are you doing something about it to try and become free?
Fan.
He built a fan. Nobody had to teach him. He built a fan. He wanted to, and he did it. He didn't have to check if there were any rules. We like that. We like to inspire our children to be able to do what they want to do. And I want to be able to do more. So it seems so difficult as I look at building my own business. There's all these worries that I have. Oh, what about taxes? Oh, what about what kind of business should it be? Is it LLC? Is it a corporation? Like, I don't know. There's so many decisions to make just before I even get to building the product. And that's crazy. Anyway, but I don't want to be afraid. I want to go forward and get it done. I think I could go through and outline my entire business plan to you, and I might do that in another video. And I wouldn't be worried that somebody's going to steal my business because so many people have the same trouble that I do. There's just so much work involved. I could lay out my business, and there's going to be maybe one or two people that even are interested in it, in going and being able to do all the work to make it their own. And they could go and maybe steal my revenue, but that's after thousands of people watch. I think it's interesting as I look at YouTube videos. There are tons. I found so many YouTubers who are saying, oh yeah, this is how I did it. This is what I do. And they explain their whole business. They're not afraid that somebody else is going to come in and be a bigger YouTuber than them. That somebody's going to take up all of the viewers. Partly because it's a lot of hard work and we're lazy enough we won't do it. But also because the more YouTubers we have, the better the content and the better for the viewer. The more competition. Competition is usually a good thing. I can't think of a time when it's not. You know, sometimes you get pushed out of the market because you weren't competitive enough. And so you say, oh, that's terrible. Competition stinks. But anyway, one of the things I want to do with these videos, is I keep talking about all these mantras or repeating these mantras. And it's not just going to be talk. I'm going to do. So we'll see how my tune changes in a year or two as I keep moving forward. How's it going over there, guys?
Good.
Building Legos?
Yep, I'm trying to build a Lego fence right now.
And I'm trying to put
I got one of the doors ready.
Okay, when Ender figures out what he's trying to build, we'll have him tell you. I was just thinking again about that radio show we were listening to on NPR, because they talked so much about how this is really going to help. Is this really going to help so-and-so? Is this going to help? Is this going to be good for the poor? Is this going to be good for the rich? and how does it help our country. But they never once considered morality. They never once considered where true power comes from.
What's morality?
So, Caden, there are times when it's moral to fight to protect your home, or to fight another person. For instance, I kind of gave it away. For instance, when you're protecting your home and your family. But most of the time, it is immoral to go and fight someone else. There is no reason for that use of force. There is no justification. Okay? You have no moral authority to go and fight. And so it is therefore wrong. Morals are about right and wrong.
What's justification?
Justification?
Yeah.
You know about justice?
Yeah.
So, if I hit you, if I don't have some kind of reason to justify my action, to say that it was just for me to hit you, then it was wrong. It's very hard to come up with a good reason for why it's just to hit someone. There are very, very few instances where it is just to hit someone. But sometimes we're a little too eager because we want to do things our way, and when other people don't agree, we just want to force them to agree. What do you have, Ender?
Dragon.
A dragon?
The tail is missing somewhere over there.
That's cool. All right. Well, I've rambled on for a long time. I talked in my last video about how I want to set up some goals, specific goals, and I'm still working on that. I have a few different business ideas, and I want to run them by you just so that you can kind of get an idea of how I'm progressing along. How am I working forward so that it's not just me rambling into a camera all the time, but actually moving, doing something. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was a little bit more enjoyable than normal. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to click down below on the subscribe button. It's weird to look at it from this side of the camera. And comment. You can tell me I'm an idiot. That's fine. That's perfect. All right. You say goodbye?
Goodbye.